on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. I'm Peter King, and we have breaking news from New York, where a jury has just said Donald Trump defamed writer E. Jean Carroll. He has to pay her tens of millions of dollars in damages.
The grand total rough math on the back of the napkin there seems to be $83.3 million that this jury just unanimously decided.
CBS's Errol Barnett says the jury found Carroll suffered more than nominal damage as a result of Trump's attack.
Not only does Ms. Carroll deserve the $65 million to repair her reputation, but in total $83 million to stop Mr. Trump from getting in front of cameras, from making posts on Truth Social as it relates to Ms. Jean Carroll at all.
Trump claims Carroll lied when she said he sexually assaulted her decades ago, and he's just posted on social media that he plans to appeal. In about 20 minutes, an Alaska Airlines flight is due to leave Seattle for San Diego, marking the first commercial flight of a Boeing 737 MAX 9 since a door plug blew out and the planes were grounded 3 weeks ago. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
The 737 MAX 9 is ready to fly again. NTSB investigators will return to Boeing's 737 MAX plant today as another team in Washington continues a forensic examination of the door panel that blew out, trying to determine if the 4 bolts that should have held the door in place were installed.
The UN says it's fired 12 relief workers accused of helping Hamas for the October 7th attack on Israel. The U.S. is still hoping for more hostage releases. For CBS's Linda Kenyon.
White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby called the talks constructive. At the same time, though, he tried to tamp down expectations.
We're hopeful about the progress, but I do not expect, we should not expect, any imminent developments. And I certainly won't get into negotiating here from the podium or speculate about possible outcomes.
The talks come ahead of a trip by CIA Director Bill Burns, who will meet in Europe with the head of Israel's Mossad intelligence agency, the Prime Minister of Qatar, and the intelligence chief of Egypt. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, Washington.
The White House and Senate officials are said to be talking about a possible deal on tightening up the southern border, but in the House, the mood appears to be anything but cooperative. CBS's Willie James Inman.
Speaker Johnson says his chamber will move as soon as possible on whether to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over the Biden administration's handling of the U.S.-Mexico border.
On Wall Street, the Dow gained 60 points. This afternoon, the NASDAQ has lost 55 at the close. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 60 degrees here in Martinez, California.